Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. We're excited to talk with you about the new Navigator Enterprise and to show you the great things we're working on here. My name is Christine, and I'm one of Alloy's solution advisors. I specialize in aligning our customers with the right solutions and working with them to understand their needs. Corey and Giancarlo are also with us. Corey is a seasoned product expert on our technical services team. He specializes in helping our customers get the very best from our solutions.
Hi, everyone. Great to be here talking with you. And I'm just excited to show you what we've got.
Thanks, Corey. Like me, Giancarlo is on our solutions team, making sure our customers have everything they need to be successful. He'll be off screen and off mic fielding questions and comments during the webinar, but he does say hi. Thank you, Giancarlo. If you look in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see a message box where you can send us your questions. At the end, during the Q&A session, we'll answer them in the order they're received. Everything we do is centered on your needs, so feel free to ask us about any challenges or requests you might have. Customer requests are what drives our product development, and we work hard to deliver on those expectations. This new release is no different. You wanted a seamless connection between Navigator and the applications you use most, so we added Zapier support to provide that integration with over 2,000 popular applications. Now you can integrate Slack, Twitter, Trello, Salesforce, WordPress, QuickBooks, SurveyMonkey, Microsoft Teams, and the list just keeps going. This new integration will enhance the way your business applications work together and ultimately translate into efficiencies, higher levels of service, and an overall improved experience. Now let's dive into the new Navigator and see what the new functionality has to offer us. I'm going to share my screen. Corey, you tell me if I do it right.
Yep, crystal clear.
Awesome. Managing multiple applications comes with a long list of challenges. You may find yourself manually entering redundant information in different ways, depending on the applications you're using. This can result in inconsistent, potentially conflicting information, and ultimately mistakes. Now you can tackle these challenges by integrating Navigator and your critical business apps using the newly added Zapier support. Using Zapier, Navigator Enterprise seamlessly integrates with over 2,000 applications like Google Docs, Trello, Slack, Microsoft Teams, and many, many more. For instance, you can integrate your choice of chat programs into a self-service portal to provide a more robust end-user experience, one that automatically creates a ticketed Navigator containing a transcript of the conversation. Here you can see we've integrated a popular chat application called Pure Chat, but you can choose from the many list of others that are available. It's real easy to use. You simply open the chat window, enter in what your issue is, and then submit the chat.
You and your customers can communicate through the chat, and then through the magic of Zapier, when the chat is completed, a ticket is actually created with the discussion's transcript.
You're sure to improve your customers' experience by giving them the ability to chat with support, and then automatically create a ticket containing the chat's conversation. This automation saves you time and allows you to track your interactions more efficiently and accurately. Zapier is really easy to use, and here's an example of how to integrate some applications with Alloy Navigator using Zapier. Let's say you use Detectify, a popular web security software that detects vulnerabilities in your websites. When a vulnerability is detected, Detectify can automatically open an incident in Alloy Navigator so you can address it. So we create a news app. We search for Detectify. You have to spell it right. There we go. Then choose the trigger. We're going to do a new high risk. And then we type in Alloy. And choose the event that we want to create an incident. So now, when a high risk is discovered in Detectify, a new incident will be created in Alloy Navigator. It's that easy. So from this point, all we have to do is provide the login information for both applications and we're done.
The beauty of Zapier is that it acts as the middleware between our application's powerful API and tons of different software applications. So there's no need for scripts or complicated configurations.
What about the creating the chat integration that we showed you earlier? That's easy to do too. You simply add a snippet of code to your self-service portal and then create the Zap to send the transcript to a new ticket. To do that, we search for Pure Chat. And we pick Finish Chat, type in Alloy, and then again, we're going to create an incident. That's all you need to do to ensure the chat that you did with your end user is recorded in a ticket for later reference. As you can see, Zapier works with so many powerful applications. So many popular ones as well. It's easy to create a strong automation between your business systems using Zapier with Alloy. You can send messages to your Slack channel when a new ticket is submitted, or create a ticketed navigator when a CloudWatch alarm senses a change. There are so many options. Simply choose which application you want to work with and set up the integration with a few clicks.
Additionally, if you don't see an application listed on Zapier and you still want to integrate with it, doesn't mean it's not possible. We have an extremely powerful API that can be used to integrate with any application. So if you're unsure how to leverage our API, just let us know what you're looking to achieve and we'll give you a hand.
Zapier makes it easy to integrate with your business applications into Navigator so you can save time, reduce errors, and eliminate those redundant processes. You requested integration and we delivered. With Zapier, you can integrate with over 2,000 business apps, and that number is growing fast. In fact, when we first started this development a couple months ago, Zapier supported 1,500 applications, and now it's up to 2,000. That's a 33% increase. We expect that number to continue to rise. We're extremely proud of the improvements we've made to Alloy Navigator and are eager to hear stories of your success using the new functionality. With that said, let's begin our QA session. Remember, in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see a message box where you can send us the feedback. Please feel free to send us any comment or question you might have, and we'll answer them in the order they're received. Thank you. So let's see what kind of questions we have coming in. Here's our first one. Does it work? Is Microsoft Lync Communicator? Oh, does it work with Microsoft Lync Communicator? Can it be used on closed networks?
Well, I do believe that at least Teams is definitely supported through Zapier. I remember seeing that as one of their listed apps that is supported. Additionally, there are ways to integrate with with Teams in the immediate right now. I've worked with integrating with it in its current version, and in the new version as well through Zapier. I believe Teams is listed as supported product up there.
But if you don't have, if that Zap or the app isn't there for you, I think it's very easy to just submit the request into Zapier, and they're pretty quick to get them supported, especially when there's demand.
Yep. And for closed networks, as long as the closed network can communicate with your internal API, then you should be just fine.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Corey. Is Zapier free is the question. Zapier is free up to 75 transactions a month. Past that, it's a nominal fee depending on your traffic. And there's a lot of information available for that on their site. Okay. Do you see another question coming up, Cor? I'm waiting for them. We have a little delay, so just if you bear with us while we sort through the ones that are coming in.
Yes, we have another one here. How difficult is it to integrate the chat with the self-service portal?
I leave
Um,
that to you, Corey.
oh, sure. It's very easy. There's a simple macro that we provide that you put onto your self-service portal page, and then you create the Zap. And from that point forward, you would be fully integrated with your chat software and Alloy Navigator in your self-service portal.
Oh, here's one. How do we get started with Zapier? That's one even I can answer. It's very simple. You log in, you create an account, and quite simply, you choose the different Zaps or apps that you want to work with, and what events that you want to happen with your other applications. Now, Corey, from a technical side, that's the user side of what the setup is. What do you need to do from a technical side?
From the technical side, there wouldn't be much else to do. Essentially, we provide the functionality to Zapier, and then they create the connections for us.
Okay. I thought it was that easy, but I wanted to make sure I had my technical guy confirm. And of course, we do have documentation available to send to you to help support and help you. That's a given. Okay. All right, Corey, here's another one for you. We stated that we needed some code to be added to the SSP in order to integrate Zapier. Do we have a video walking us through the process? Well, we don't. Well, I can answer part of this. We don't have a video to walk you through because really it's this easy. It's a matter of us sending you the code, and Corey really to the technical piece of walking you through it. It's like what, a 5-minute add-in?
Yeah, it's a very simple thing. If anything, we'll likely provide a knowledge base article for it just to have it documented. So you can definitely be on the lookout for that. And of course, we here at support will advise the best way we can as well.
Okay. All right, we got some great questions coming in. Bear with me while we go through them. Can Zapier update Jira issues when changes are made in Alloy and vice versa? Yes, I believe there is a Zap with Jira that your development team can then work with your IT support team. So that is yes. Okay, does it use an additional technician license to integrate with Zapier? No. Has nothing to do with licensing. It's just a matter of setting up the connections in the Zapier application. Does it work with SurveyMonkey? Yes, it does. It does have that as an application that's available. Let's see where else.
It looks like we got a question regarding the technical support. I don't know. Did we go through that one yet?
Go for it, Corey. I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we did. We won't offer technical support from the Zapier side of Alloy. We essentially handle all of the troubleshooting that would come with the Alloy Navigator side of the integration. This would include the workflow that's included, and any additional requests for additional functionality that that we don't currently have in Zapier. We can always add additional Zaps to the system. So, if there's some stuff you want to see up there, let us know.
Okay, it does work with Surveygizmo, which was another question someone asked. And I'm trying to look up another specific Nagios Scorn integration. I'm not sure of that one. I'd have to get back to you. I might be looking it up wrong and don't want to give it, So I'll confirm that and get back on Nagios. Corey, there's a good question for you. Are there any security concerns using Zapier as an intermediary?
Well, I mean, I guess in a sense, the only security concerns is that is the data that you essentially providing to the third party. With regards to the data that you use within Alloy Navigator, I don't think that there are any security concerns, especially because you host your data locally, so you own your data, and I believe that the the only security concerns would be what you do with that data outside of Alloy. So once the zap is essentially sent, once it's initiated, if it's going to a third party site, or if it's going to if you have your data hosted elsewhere, that's in that's all hosted there. So the security would be on that end of things. But in terms of the Alloy Navigator side, you host it, you own your data. So the security is entirely up to you in that regard.
Okay. We've gotten a lot of questions about, is this app or that app available? It's really easy to go onto Zapier and search, any application that you're looking for. There's a couple different ways that they categorize them and things like that to make it very easy to find what it is you're looking for. So I just recommend you jump on their site and check it out and see some of the applications that you use and that are interested in integrating with Alloy. Okay, I'm going to give a few more minutes for some more questions. Because like I said, we have a little bit of a delay. I don't want to cut anybody off if they're typing, or, we're not all stenotypists here. And if anybody thinks they might have missed the presentation, or if they came in late and missed some of it, there will be a web recording that goes out to all the people that have registered for it. So you'll get a recording of the session that you can review at a later date. Probably, I think it's a couple days from today. Okay. Do we have a list of the functions we've created that can be zapped, i.e. add a ticket, find a person, an asset, a note, an incident, etc.? It's a really good question. Right now we have, I believe it's find a ticket and create a new ticket.
Yeah, it looks like so far we've got new incident, new change requests. We have the ability to update incidents and change requests.
Okay.
And yeah, and as you indicated, Christine, find an incident, and we also have find a change request and find a person as well. Those are the zaps that we've got currently live.
Yeah. There's some more too, I believe, and you can see it on the Alloy Navigator page. I also know we have more in development, and if there's something that you're missing, please let us know so that we'll put that in to be developed and incorporated with Zapier. So someone is hosting Navigator on Amazon Cloud. Will it work with Zapier? I leave that to you, Corey. I believe it's yes, but
yeah, even though if it's hosted in Amazon, it should be fine to work with Zapier. Yep, there's no problem with that. We got another question from David Way.
Yes, it's a good one. Do you want to take it, Cor?
Oh, sure. Hold on, I'm just getting some clarification on it.
Okay, I can jump to another one while you're clarifying that. Someone here asks about us adding integrations for inventory management, such as adding and subtracting inventory. We'll enter that as a feature request. We don't have the functionality now, but any ideas you have for integrations that you're looking for and want, please send them our way, and we'll put them into the development pipeline. And that goes with the question of, do we have any functionality? Do we have any intention of functionality with Alloy Discovery? Our development team is looking into it, I guess, what the possibilities are, what the needs are, and we're going to have our customers drive really what they want in terms of what we develop first. So if you have an idea or a need around it, please let us know. And yes, we're going to add more operations again. I think there's already a request in around service requests and creating and working with those. But any other ideas, like I said, you have, let us know, and we'll put them in the pipeline.
Okay, and I also wanted to address David Way's question. His question was regarding Alloy Navigator and it being and the security in terms of the data itself going outbound to Zapier and stuff. So yes, you're correct. We are sending the data outwards, and then we're receiving data from Zapier as well. Our API is encrypted. So whether or not Zapier has encrypted their information on their side, we'd have to check just to verify. But our API is definitely encrypted. So the security in terms of that part should be covered from our side. But we'll again, David, we'll be able to look into it just to verify and provide an update to you.
Okay. These are really great questions, everybody. Thank you so much for giving them to us. It looks like we have another one. Okay. Rob, please do. He asked if he could put a feature request in to get the create a work orders app, and we'll put that in for you. Thank you. You guys have been great. Anything else you have for us, please throw it our way. We still have time, and we're happy to answer any other questions or comments you might have. Some really great ideas, too, that you guys are passing our way. We appreciate it.
Hello, Isaiah.
We have fun customers. Okay. Going to make a last call for any questions, comments, insight, and then we'll all get back to our busy work days. We really do appreciate the time that you all took. Whoop. One more. Is Zapier available on previous versions of Alloy Navigator? Corey, I would say the answer is no, but again, I always go to the technical guy.
No, I would say that your best bet to take advantage of Zapier would be to upgrade to the latest as soon as possible. You definitely want to take advantage of it.
Hold on a second. I don't think Corey realizes his mic is off.
Oh, yeah, no, I was saying that it's only available in the newer version. So
Right.
You'll want to upgrade as soon as possible to take advantage of the Zapier integration.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and that means 8.5 and onwards. It'll be supported. So
Right. 8.5 and forward. There's a couple other things here. They couldn't hear you, Corey. We got that. Do you see the question, Corey, about the API and accessibility?
yeah, I'm just gonna get clarification point on that one for James there.
Okay, and we can send it to everybody.
Okay. Oh, it looks as though yes, the link itself to the API has to be accessible from outside the organization in order for the Zap, from any outbound Zaps to come within.
Okay.
To be able to receive the information.
Okay, so let's kind of repeat that, Corey, because I don't think we said the question. One of our great customer, James, is asking, does the API need to be accessible from outside of our organization's network? And Corey, your answer was yes.
Yes. In order for it to receive the data from another app, then it needs to be the link itself needs to be published. The API's link.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything doesn't need to be wide open, but just as long as it can reach your API, then you should be good to go.
Okay. And Mike's asking, is this the webinar just for Zapier? Yeah, this really was just covering the Zapier integration. That was the feedback we kind of had from customers that they wanted to see. The other new point in 8.5 is the mobile app, which is really great and really easy to use. We toyed with the idea of combining them, but we just thought that this is where we got the biggest bang for your buck. And again, anyone that was late or missed any portion of this, I know time zones are sometimes hard to manage. I know they are for me. we'll be sending out the recording, and feel free to give us any ideas, insights, questions you have from that recording. We'll be happy to answer them. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap this up. If there were any applications, like I said, any Zaps you're looking for, please feel free to go on Zapier's site and look them up. It's very easy to do. Whoop. On the mobile app, can they log into their desktop app and the mobile app at the same time?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to use the desktop app and the mobile app simultaneously. Additionally, when you do close the mobile app, you still would be receiving push notifications as well on your mobile app. So, something to keep in mind. But yes, you can use both at the same time.
So like it or not, you're always on call. Okay. Gonna say thank you guys again. We get another question, we'll take it. But like I said, this is a really great turnout. We really appreciate your enthusiasm and the great questions. And one more: is it available in other languages?
And could you clarify a bit, Maj? Is what available in other languages?
We're just waiting for that clarification. For communicating.
Again, I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. Is Zapier available in another language, or
I mean, you could chat
well,
in
yeah,
whatever language you wanted to use. The self-service portal is available in, I think it's 8 or 9 languages now. Or maybe we take this offline, Maya, and we do a quick call and we can get the answer to everybody in terms of what it was that you were looking for, if that makes more sense. Whatever you want to do is fine with us. Just give her a few minutes to get back to us. Oh, she wanted to be sure if Zap recognizes other languages. Corey, you're off mic.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the programming of the Zap itself. So if you indicate that you're sending something in a particular language, if the Zap is set to recognize it like that, then it'll work accordingly. For example, if there's a trigger that contains a certain syntax, if that syntax is in a different language, then obviously it needs to be indicated at some point. But yeah, I think as long as you indicate at both endpoints the necessary word and verbiage, then you should be fine.
Right. I mean, it really comes down to, Corey, right? The application you're using. It's not really Zapier that's driving that. So if Microsoft Teams, for instance, handles multiple languages, it'll handle multiple languages.
Exactly. Yep. If the app support it, then it will consider the language. Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. Anyone else? All right, I'm going to try and wrap it up again. And if we get another question, we'll still take it. But thanks, guys. We really do appreciate taking the time. I mean, a half an hour to your day is big. We really do appreciate it. And we hope you all have a really, really great day. Thanks.